All right, so can you guys see my screen now? Hello, is my screen visible to you guys now? Okay,
Yes, sir.
so before we proceed to the topic of limited face to face, let's talk about first for week 7 to 10, since this one can be done via online without without any problem in terms of limited face to face. So you guys can finish this one already in just in 1 week or 2 weeks, but this one I'll be giving you guys 3 weeks to finish this module 5. Anyway, so everything is the same. There's a different topic learning outcomes, different topics, of course, and then we only have one module for this week 7 to 10, and then the external links, just in case that you need more information regarding with that specific topic. And then we have one reading material or one PDF, that discuss on how to use or an introduction about EagleCAD. And then here are the references of my presentation. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the module overview. So just check this one out later on. But in most cases, it talks about EagleCAD and then how to use the EagleCAD. Okay, and then here is the module itself, the module 5. So this is an AP plus slide. So wait a second. This is an 87 slide presentation. So yeah, even though this one is just one module, but it is quite long. Okay, so you guys have to start as early as of now, since this one, is not that easy to follow, especially if you don't or if you're not familiar with the EagleCAD yet. Say you were zero knowledge when it comes to EagleCAD or how to use the EagleCAD. Okay, so yeah, I taught everything here, the basics and how to navigate, how to use the EagleCAD up to the last point wherein you're going to route the wirings to the PCB. So this red line right here is your PCB, and then these are your components. This is a microcontroller, and then these are some maybe sensors, and then some another components. So I already forgot what are those components, but yeah, the thing that you're going to do in here is you're going to route those wires without overlapping the other wires. So that is one hard thing that you will do, okay, or you will have to do in this design, okay. So yeah, just putting some components is easy, but routing those wires without you know overlapping the other wires is kind of difficult. Anyway, you guys have plenty of time to practice, and then I'm pretty sure that you'll be able to finish it one before the end of our lesson. Okay, so that's it for the module 5. Let's go over now to the watch videos. So in here, of course, you will see the pre-made video of my previous class. So this is a total of 4 hour and 33-minute video to be exact. So it took us 8 Zoom meetings, if I'm not mistaken. So I just compiled it, and then yeah, that's how long to discuss that 87 slides for the module 5. Okay, so just check this one out later on. Okay. Anyway, once we're done with our meeting, it is you can use the entire time to watch the video to start doing the things that you guys need to do when it comes to using the EagleCAD or navigating the EagleCAD itself. Okay, so are we clear so far up to this point? Any questions or clarification? So it seems that none. All right. So again, here are the external links that came also from YouTube. Okay, so just in case that you need more information regarding with the topic, so you can check this YouTube link right. All right. And then for the last one, okay, we'll go straight to the discussion. Okay, wherein supposedly this is your case study number 5, right? But what I did in here is, yeah, this is still a discussion wherein you're going to comment, but this time we're going to discuss this one with your group mates. So let me just add it. I think I wasn't able to set it to your specific groupings. Okay, so we have a total of 5 groups. So I expect to have 5 proposals or 5 comments. Okay, so you can discuss it with your group mates first. You can use Messenger, Facebook, Instagram, or any means of communication to your group mates. Okay, so what I want to see here is your uh, proposal, okay, your project proposal. Okay, so again, there will be no final exam anymore in this course or subject. So whatever is your proposal project or your this final project, this will serve as your final exam. Okay. So the same, it's a total of 100 points. So 50 points for the complexity, 30 points for the neatness or the cleanliness, and then 20 points for the documentation. Anyway, so in here, this one is a first come, first serve basis. So of course, you're going to propose a project. So it could be an existing project already. So that is why I put here, or I've noted here that this one will become a first come, first serve basis, just in case that two groups have the same proposal, like the same components, the same description, the same usage, like the same everything. Okay, so whichever commended first, then he'll be the one that will be accepted, and another one will be rejected, and then that other group who's get rejected have to find another or have to propose another project. Okay, so my very requirement for the project is look or create for a PCB design project with at least 15 components in it. Okay, so when we say 15 components, let's say 5 resistors, 5 capacitors, and then let's say 3 sensors, 1 VCC, and then let's say 1 LED. So that's already a total of 15 components. Okay, so you can have 10 LEDs if it's really needed to your project, as long as it's making sense. Okay, so just do take note that this is just a proposal. Okay, that doesn't mean that whatever you have proposed in here is already accepted. So I have to, you have to wait for my final decision before you can start doing that project. Okay, so if it's a project that that is just to comply, that is just to pass the subject, but that project is nonsense, then for sure I will not accept that project. So your project should make sense, should be useful, especially in the field of engineering or computer engineering to be exact. Okay, so not just a project to comply in this course. Okay, so I need the title, I need the description, then the list of components that you will use, and yeah, just those. And then after your project is accepted, then you can now start creating the block diagram, the flow chart, and then the breadboard layout. So you can use FreeSync or any software tool that you're comfortable with to use. And lastly is the schematic diagram and then the board layout, which will be coming from the EagleCAD. Okay, so we have 2 files that will be coming from the EagleCAD, which is the schematic diagram and then the board layout. So just do take note that breadboard layout is different from the board layout. So breadboard is from the came from the breadboard itself, but this one is the PCB board. Okay, the printed circuit board layout. Okay, so this project of yours will serve as your final exam. Then here are the criteria. So of course, the complexity of the project, the more components that you will use, of course, yeah, the more complex it is. Okay, So let's just say that 15 components is the minimum. It's already a good a count of components, but the more components that you have, of course, the higher the score. Okay, and then neatness or cleanliness of your diagram or schematic. In here, once I found let's see, an error or a short circuit wherein it might destroy the entire PCB or it will burn the entire PCB because of that error, then of course you will get 0 score by the way to our criteria number 2. Okay, of course you will still you will still have a score for the number 1. It's just that you'll get 0 right away for the number 2. Okay, and yeah, so that's it for number 2. And then the documentation, this one is pretty easy. So just put through the introduction or rationality of that project, importance of the study of that project, scope and delimitation, and then the recommendations for the future researcher, or this one should be future designer. Okay, the ones going to design a PCB or design a printed circuit board. Okay. So what are your recommendations to the future designer if they're going to adapt your proposed project? Okay, so I expect 5 different projects. So are we clear with your final project? Hello? Are you guys still around?
Yes, sir.
Just let me know if you have a question, okay? Anyway, so yeah, that's pretty much it for the week 7 to 10. So if you have a question regarding with these modules, just message me. Okay. So no practice exercises and then no assessments. So just this proposal project and then your final project itself. So this is where you're going to submit your final project. Okay, so this will be open on your final exam. Okay. Anyway, let's go over now to the limited face-to-face topic. So the first thing that you guys need to do is you have to download this waiver, and then of course you need to ask a permission to your parent or guardian, okay, that they are allowing you to enter or they are permitting you to attend this limited face-to-face classes. Okay, and then similarly, your name here, okay, hereby voluntarily and expressly waive and your all actions, claims, or demands against University of the Cordilleras. Wherein, of course, any thing that will happen to you is not uh, because of the fault of the school itself. So we are seeing here that all of us are at risk. So not just you. So do not blame it to the school itself. So what we just wanted is to give you the the best education that the school think you know parang that they can give or that they can provide. Okay, so yeah, they're just trying to uh, uh, advance. Okay, since meron ng, well, yung iba nag-start na, but here in Baguio City, just if ever, UST will be the first university that will open to limited face-to-face in engineering. Since nursing, meron na sa SLU, sa UC, meron na rin yung nursing, they are already having a limited face-to-face class. But in engineering, I think none yet for the other universities. Kasi kung sakali, it is the UC who's the first ones going to have this limited face-to-face class in engineering. Okay, anyway, so yeah, just let your guardian or parent sign this one, or just let them read this waiver. Okay. And then for the, of course, you already know the name of the instructor, but you might not know the name of the program chair of the CPE or the, let's see, ECE or CS. Just message me further details. Okay, for the academic dean, I'm pretty sure that you guys already know the name of that of our dean. Okay, so it's Nelson Notate. Anyway, so just message me if you don't know the other information that you need to put in. Okay, so are we clear with this waiver?
Yes, sir.
Upon entering the UC, okay, so we have a question here from Mr. Makati. So when do we need to have the waiver ready po, sir? Okay, so download this one as early as of now and then just print it and then just let your parent or guardian fill this one up. Okay, and then of course sign, bahala na kayo kung ano yung mga kailangang ilagay dito. Okay, and once you're going to enter the UC, so that would be on March 12th. Okay, yes, you guys heard me right. We'll meet on March 12th, not March 5, since our prospect, okay, so this one's still 50-50. Okay, it's still not yet sure. Okay, so our dean said that we might start on March 7, okay, with our limited face-to-face class. Okay, so since our class is every Saturday, so that would be March 12, March 19, and then 26. But we will only meet twice in this month. Okay, so you will know later on why you only need to, or we can only meet up twice for this remaining month or remaining time of ours. Okay, so you guys need to check this one out. This is your schedule when and where you will go, when you're going to use it, and then where you will go once you're already inside at the UC campus. So I have here the list of all of your names, of course, and then we have groupings right here. So most likely group 1 and then group 2, okay, will have the same schedule. That would be on 3:30 to 5:30 p.m. So that's only 2 hours. Okay, 3:30 to 5:30. Just do take note that this group 1 is not your groupings in CPE draft, but yeah, this group 1 came from your groupings, specifically the group 1 and group 2. So I just combined those CPE draft groupings. So that is why we have 10 members or 10 students in this group 1, because in each classroom we can only accommodate 10 students. Okay, just wait a second. All right, sorry for that. So if you're going to count this, we have 10 students for group 1, we have 10 students for group 2, and then we have 4 students for group 3, since there's only 21st student in this subject. Okay, so group 1 will be attending at exactly 3:30 p.m. to 5:30 p.m. Where? So that would be on, or that would be at, where is that? Okay, so group 1 is S218, and then group 2 will be at S223. So just do take note on this one, that this room is not yet sure, but S218 is already sure. But I'm not yet sure if this is the exact or this is the specific room that we are talking about, since I'm not really sure what is the room in front of S218. So whatever is the room in front of S218, that is the room that we're going to use. I just assume here that it's room S223 because we have to submit this one to our team, and then he's going to submit that one to MIS, so that he will know that these are the counts, or these are the people, or these are the students who are going to attend the limited face-to-face class at this specific date and time. Okay, so S223 is not sure. Okay, so I'm not sure it's 222 or S221, but anyway, I'll just transfer you guys if this room is incorrect. Okay, so what's important is this time and then date. Okay, so we will only meet March 12th and then March 26th. So, sir, why only March 12th and 26th? Isn't it that we have, March 19th? Why are we skipping that on March 19th? That is because one of the protocol that we have to follow, given by Chad. So there must be a 10 days quarantine after, one meeting or after one limited face-to-face class. Okay, so in other words, we cannot meet yet on March 19th since it's just, it has been just 7 days that have passed. So we have to wait exactly 10 days. But since our next meeting is already on March, where is that one? Sorry for that one. Here, March, ano ba to? February. This one is March. Wow, same pa rin sila. 12/19/26, 12/19/26. Okay, it's nice. Anyway, so that is why we're skipping March 19 and then we'll just meet again on March 26. Okay, just to make sure that everyone is safe. We don't have the symptoms of COVID-19. Okay, so if there is one who's maybe having this symptom, then do not attend the class anymore. And then just in case that your instructor is having the symptoms of COVID-19, then for sure we will not meet on that class anymore, since of course I do not want you guys to get at risk in attending the class and then having a COVID also, just in case that I also have COVID. But hopefully that will not happen. Okay, so are we clear? Okay, on why are we not meeting on March 19th? Can
Yes,
you
sir.
guys follow?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so here's one important thing that you guys need to remember. We're not going to have a discussion anymore on March 12th and then 26th, since the discussion part is already finished. So what you're going to do at school or at QC is, of course, you're going to collaborate with your group mates, and then you have to finish the final project. Okay, so you can bring your own components, your own breadboard, your own driller, your own call this one soldering iron, and then the lead, of course, so you can finish your project at school. So with that, uh, we can avoid we're in a scenario wherein one student in one group is the one who's going to finish the entire project. So you with this, you'll be able to help each other and then finish the project as early as possible. Okay, since allowed naman na kayong, of course, to collaborate with each other. So are we clear with this one?
Sir,
Yes.
meron bang PC na pwede pa naman gagamitin sa school para po sa design?
That I am not sure with that one. But I think since all of you has a laptop, or if not, so of course meron yung iba siguro PC yung gamit your desktop. But if siguro meron naman sa isang grupo, di ba? Sa isang grupo there is this one guy who has a laptop. So just ask that guy, okay, to bring one laptop for you guys to collaborate with each other and then help each other to finish the PCB design in EagleCAD. Okay, so ganun na lang, just to make sure. Okay, but we'll see. Okay, since we still have one meeting left, on March 5, so we haven't finalized everything yet. So I'll just announce if you guys can use a PC. For our room S218, we have a PC. We have some PCs right there. But at room S223, or the room in front of S218, there is no computer in that room. Okay, so we're going to have two classrooms simultaneously. That is why we have here Group 1 and Group 2 having the same schedule, 3:30 to 5:30. So 10 student for the student 8, and then 10 student for the S223. So palipat-lipat ako. I will cater both class. I'll just announce here after 5 minutes, and then I'll transfer to other classroom, and then announce, and then monitor. So yeah, those are the things that I will do. So we'll have 2 classroom simultaneously.
Thank you, sir.
Right? So especially the students who are at S223, so just bring your own laptop. Okay. Anyway, what else that I need to mention? For your ID, I guess it's already clear, right? If you already have an existing ID, you have your old ID, just go to school and then ask for a sticker. Now, do not ask me where you can process that one, since I'm not really sure where. You can just ask the guard, and then he will guide you where and then how to process or validate your ID. And yeah, lalagyan lang naman nila ng sticker. Just a sticker for this term. Okay. What else that I have missed? When is our final exam? April 8. So that would be on Friday. This one is weird. Why is it up to April 8? Anyway, so our last day of class will be on April 8. That would be on Friday. So this is also the last day for you to submit your PCB assignment. So I think it's doable. Okay, since you guys still have plenty of time, 4 weeks from now. Before, they only have 2 weeks or 3 weeks to finish the project, but you guys have 4 weeks from now to finish the project. Especially you're going to have a unit space, and yeah, and collaborate with each other, and then yeah, finish the project as early as you guys can. Anyway, so yeah, those are the only things that I need to say right now. If ever there is some, there are some changes, there is an update, then I'll just announce and then let you guys know. Okay. Anyway, we still have 1 meeting left. That will be on March 5. So we'll finalize everything before March, before our limited face-to-face class. All right. So any question or clarification? One more thing. Before I will forget to mention. So whatever is your schedule right here, for example, 3:30 to 5:30 p.m. That is the only time that you can enter at EC. So let's say it's already 5:40 or 5:50 or 6 o'clock, and you're not allowed to enter, or you must go out to UC already. Okay, and then just do take note that it's one-time entrance only, and then one-time exit, of course. Okay, you cannot go back or you cannot enter the UC anymore unless it's your class again. It's your limited face-to-face class again. But yeah, once your limited face-to-face class is over at that specific time, then you're not allowed back.
Tulog pa naman ng ngipin mo.
Yes, Mr. Gangas.
Yun, baka tumagin yun. Ay, wala.
Okay. So to those who has a class, at exactly 5:30 to 7:30, you can only enter at UC at exactly 5:30. Okay. Well, I think it's okay to be ahead. Let's see, at exactly 5:25 or 5:20. It's okay. But being at school at exactly 3:30, but your class is 5:30. So that is not a good idea. Okay. So in other words, walang tatambay sa UC. If you don't have a business at UC, you must go out as early as possible. You know, to avoid conflicts, avoid being at risk, to avoid having a lot of people. Since narinig ko yata is 700 students, which is actually a lot of engineering student who will be having a limited face-to-face class in this coming March. So yeah, social distancing yung pinaka-importante. So yeah, yun na lang yung pinaka-last. I think kailangan kong i-mention. Anyway, so if there is more update, then I'll just announce. So that's all for now. Thank you guys for coming. If you have a question, just message me. You guys may now go. Blessed day to all of you and keep safe.
Thank you,
Bye,
sir.
sir.
Thank you and goodbye.